A gut punch of a loss for the Bengals. Mike Petraglia inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead. We're here on Sunday. It was Harrison Butker converting a 51-yard field goal as time expired. The Chiefs prevail over the Bengals 26-25, the third straight year that the Bengals have started 0-2. It's a broken record, and everyone in that Bengal locker room knew they were going to be asked about it. But Cam Taylor-Britt says, we've been here before. We have shown that we can rebound and do it again. We have the talent in the locker room to get the job done. Sometimes crap happens, and that was the case in that fourth quarter where the Bengals had the lead not once but twice and could not hold on. There was the pass interference call on Dejon Anthony on Rashee Rice that set up the game-winning field goal. On that play, it appeared to be that a couple of Bengals defensive linemen were being held. It could have been an offsetting penalty situation. It was not called that way, and the Bengals lost the game. Earlier in the quarter, Jamar Chase lost it with the officials and the referee in general, in particular, I should say, when he was taken to the ground by Trent McDuffie. It might have been called a hip drop tackle, but it was not. It was not flagged, and Jamar Chase got up very emotional, got in the referee's face. Joe Burrow came over to try and defuse the situation to no avail. 15-yard penalty called. Still, it was McPherson hitting the 53-yard field goal for the go-ahead field goal, 25-22 at the time. But the Chiefs were able to come back and score the victory over the Bengals. After the game in the locker room, Dejon Anthony was not talking about it. He was very upset with the way this game ended, and you can understand that from the rookie. Von Bell came to his defense saying the kid will learn. You know, it's a bang-bang play. Cam Taylor-Britt said, again, very young player. We love Dejon Anthony on this team, the way he plays, how hard he plays, but we know he'll be there for us going forward. There's a lot to build on for the Bengals from this loss. Zach Taylor said it's an emotional loss. There is no question about that, but we are a team that will stick together. In terms of what happened with Jamar Chase and the emotion that was showed on that particular play, Zach Taylor did not want to get into it, and neither did Jamar Chase himself. In terms of other players who spoke after the game here on Sunday, Andre Yosevich said he worked very hard along with Jermaine Burton, who had a big play in this game that set up a field goal for the Bengals in the first half. So there are signs of the Bengals starting to move forward with their offense. Again, Joe Burrow looked more like himself here on Sunday afternoon. Did not end in a victory, but there are things to move forward with after a very emotional loss. And that's what the Bengals are going to try to take with them into their next game. And that will be a week from Monday night against the Washington Commanders, Ring of Honor night at Paycor Stadium. Bengals again, 0-2. They are going to try to repeat what they did 2 years ago when they fell to 0-2 in Dallas on a last-second field goal. Bengals will try to regroup and get their act together and go forward from here. Bengals lose a heartbreaker. Final score again, it was the Chiefs 26 and the Bengals 25. Be sure to follow along on the YouTube channel, the Jungle Roar YouTube channel page, youtube.com/@JungleRoarPod. Skinny, Richard Skinny, and I will have the Jungle Roar Skinny Bengals postgame pod coming up very shortly on the YouTube channel. Be sure to follow all of my locker room reaction on the X @Trags, TRAGS, and of course online, CLNSCincy with a Y.com. Inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium, Mike Petraglia, CLNS Media.